What's up, guys? Foofy picking up right where we left off. Bane 3, Part 3. Clown. We have a winner. Congratulations, little Ada, for surviving the death games. Cheer up. So what if everyone had to die for you to win? If it was not you, it would have been someone else. Just show me the way out. Of course. Go through that door on the left, and the guy will escort you out. But I hope you'll keep our games a secret. Otherwise... That's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I know I did. We're gonna find a way to kill him. We're gonna do it. Splendid. We'll return next week with some other game, but with more participants. More drama and more blood and more death. Till then, good night, everyone. May the aristocracy of Scion live forever. This country is not a bad place. Generations of peace have simply stagnated their growth as they grew complacent. If only. Someone could remove these weeds. The flowers might blossom once again. Hey, clown. Oh, you haven't left yet? What is it? You know what would make this game more interesting? Tell me. How about a match between you and me? Oh, shit. What are you... Wouldn't that be interesting to watch? Your favorite host fighting amongst the participants? That was a bigger reaction than I expected. What the hell? Stop hijacking my show. What did you say, clown? Or what do you say, clown? Surely you'll not let your audience down, right? Just participate in the games myself? Oh, what's wrong? Didn't you tell me that a true showman will do anything he needs for the audience? You're playing with fire, little Ada. Really? Then prove it. Play a game with me with our lives on the line. If you win, kill me. But if I win, you'll kill yourself. Do you dare make this deal? Deal. But I will make sure you suffer 1,000 times over before I kill you. Fine by me. What game should we play since I challenged you? I'll allow you to decide the game. Such arrogance. Very well. Bring the fire stage set up. Fire stage? These are heat vents. A very strong fire burns below them. We'll stand on one each. The fire is set to vent out by a valve controlled by a mechanism. The controls of the mechanism is at every audience member's feet. You will decide who gets burnt and who doesn't. The game will be a debate. The ones who get a lower approval from the audience will get burned, like this. Looks like I will literally be playing with fire. The debate will continue until one side admits defeat or gets burnt to a crisp. I wonder if a roasted clown will taste funny. Ha 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 ha. So it's that easy to get the audience to like you. Looks like I was worried for nothing. You coming? Very well. Let's begin. I'll let you choose the topic for the debate. You sure? Yes. I'll crush you in the place where you feel more confident in. Very well. I'll let you start with your identity. Debate begin. So we talking about the clown. If I got this correctly, you're not only just the show's host, but also its victim, fan, owner, member, critic, traitor. Sorry, a little bit distracted, guys. So I picked fan and member. Dude, I'm gonna die. How am I supposed to know this one? Of course. I own, operate, and host this show. To put up such an elaborate death game without drawing the attention of the law, you must be someone very special. Oh? Did you become my fan? Of course not. I'm just spitballing here. That may be considering the situation, you're part of the Scion royalty. What makes you say that? The fact that you hold power over officers like Darwin and people in high standing like the aristocrats. No! Doctors? According to Matron, the doctors who adopted me were pretty high standing. For you to kill them without second thought, and no one even speaks of it, you must definitely stand above the aristocrats. How can you prove it? Do you have any evidence? Why would I need one? Did you already forget the rules? The audience is the jury. Evidence is unnecessary. Turns to talk to the audience. Cheer them up, tell a joke, insult them, ignore them, provoke them, incite them? You decide who speaks sense here. Vote now and tell us who you really, what you really think of my opinion. Do you think the audience will listen to... Ow. Did you forget, clown? These people, they don't care about the truth. They just want to think that they're right. And for that, they're willing to sacrifice many people, even you. You little shit. Do you think you know everything about the aristocrats of Scion? I know enough to roast a clown. Oh yeah? Let's make it our next debate topic. Sure. Aristocrats. Did you know they're divided into different classes? Yes, if I remember correctly, after the royal family, the next highest is Duke. Correct. Then there's the Marquis, Count, and finally Baron. What's your point? My point is, unlike the common people, aristocrats are a higher level of existence. You may not understand, but the aristocrats have a different life, different way of thinking, and a different taste for entertainment. Interesting argument. Are you saying that a common person cannot compare to an aristocrat? One common person? Try 1,000 of them. One aristocrat is more valuable than over 1,000 commoners, like you. Fine. I'll accept your theory, if you clear some doubts I have. Sure. What is it? Do the aristocrats eat good food, ride horses, have more rights, wear fancy clothes, bleed or die? Bleed or die? Eh? Bleed or die? Of course they do. Then how are they that different from common people, in fact? How are they different from animals, bugs, for that matter? Aristocracy is about living a good life. Don't tell me you've never wished for a luxurious life. Of course I do. I'm just saying, in the end, all of us, whether rich or not, have the same end. Besides, didn't you say that aristocrats have higher level of lifestyle and taste? Doesn't that mean they also have different problems? Common person can only think about survival, but an aristocrat has all its basic needs covered. However, in return, an aristocrat has to worry about their problems that are much more grave in nature, like maintaining order. And honestly, I would rather go hungry for a day than develop tumor from all the stress of an aristocrat lifestyle. But then, you do admit that aristocrats have it tough, right? If you want me to say that they work on a different level than us, then I agree. You heard her right. Fire up the... But that does not mean I sympathize with their troubles. Have you ever been to one of those... What do you call it again? A small festivity with boiled grass? What? Oh, tea party. Yes, that. The parties are not even about tea. They're all about one-upping each other by comparing yourself with others in class, rumors, clothes, and many more. What's your point? I'm saying, you people are creating your own storms and then complain about it when it gets dark, hides, rains. When it rains, you people have created a lifestyle where class, etiquette, I'm sure that's what they're getting at, right? Not ethique. What is ethique? And standard of living matters are more than survival. And then you want to complain on how hard your life is to those who are still trying to make ends meet? What the hell? Why are you agreeing with her? She's insulting you. It's not their fault. They instinctively knew that what I spoke was the truth. I bet even you felt that. They must have pressed the button out of sheer instinct. That's how much they have repressed their hearts. So what? It is their right. They've supported this empire ever since Sion was such a small country. Correction. That was the real aristocrats that helped build this kingdom. And now we talk about the true aristocrats. These people are real aristocrats. No, they aren't. They're just people who built this kingdom. They're just their descendants, riding on the backs of their ancestors' hard work. How dare you insult them like that? Audience members, take her down. You can do that, but wouldn't that just be proving my point and breaking the rules of the game? How is that breaking the rules? The audience was always supposed to have the final say. The point of the game is for the audience to answer honestly. If your audience smites me simply to vent their anger but agree with me in their hearts, wouldn't that ruin the game? And if you start being dishonest in your games now, what do you think will happen to your future games? Lies and dishonesty stacks. If you allow one lie to go through, wouldn't it mean that it'll only destroy this game's reputation? Once it's destroyed, what makes you think that they'll come to this game again knowing that you'll cheat? But you're wrong about the descendants riding their ancestors' glory. Really? Yes, many of the current aristocrats have served in the army, taken down kingdoms, and now serve them for Sion. Interesting argument. But doesn't winning a war require, what do you call again? Soldiers? Which I believe is made of common people. So what? It's the general who leads them. It is his strategy that wins the war. Sure. But didn't we recently fight countries with only those that are not even 1/10 of our size? Yeah, I guess. So how's that winning? Can you say for certain that our army will win against another country with same power as us? Of course. What makes you think we can? Oh, nothing. Just that the Great Sion army can't even take down... This one's a little tough. Can't even take down criminals? Corrupt officials? A god? A little girl? I'm gonna go with little girl. It was not a little girl. You? The bad aristocrats? No, still bad answer. What do they want to hear? Maybe that's where we need to start. Criminals? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, guys. You? Me? You've literally slaughtered God knows how many for your death games, and the fact that you're still hidden well despite all this speaks volumes for the army's incompetence. That really hurt. Looks like they agree, and it seems that they are dedicated to playing this game fairly. Just like I said earlier, you drew them in with your honesty and now you're paying the price for it. You created this problem with your own hands. Stop it. Interesting. I remember someone else asking the same thing. The day I was here, didn't Rachel beg you to stop too? Did you stop? Oh wow, even the audience remembers. I will chop you into little pieces. Sheesh, it's just a little fire compared to what you've been doing. It's practically a tickle fight. No, it's not. Excuse me. The audience agrees with me, so it's true. You... That was funny. Do it again. What are you... Again. What is that noise? Stop. I give up. You okay? You, of course I'm not. Well, I don't mean to rush you or anything, but we have a very important appointment to keep. Huh? What appointment? Did you forget already? Your appointment with the Grim Reaper. Final checkpoint. No, 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 this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Doesn't change the fact that it's true. That's where you're wrong, little girl. Everything can be changed for the right price. My dear audience members, do you truly wish for me to die? Yes, we do. Such savagery. This is why I love you all. But did you ever think what would happen to the show if I died? I'm the only one capable of running the show without attracting the attention from the royalty and their police. If I'm gone, do you think this wonderful show that you all enjoy will continue smoothly without any hiccups? No. Then how about we forget this ever happened? I promise. In return, I'll make this show bloodier and more fun than ever before. There, you see? Problem solved. Shocked, are you? You may be a smarty pants, but I know what humans truly desire. Speaking of which, snaps fingers. I promised them more blood and fun, right? Snarl. You like my puppies, little Ada? Oh, and I know what you're thinking. Did they bite? Well, the short answer is yes. Her brutal death will always be a pleasant memory to me. Why? Why? It's a little late to ask that question, don't you think? She's asking why her mother is here, isn't she? She's back. I don't understand. Think about it. Oh, why isn't she here? Eh? Why isn't my mother here? Here's something you didn't know, Shepherd. The sleepless wolf only behaved because it was on a leash. What is this? I don't get it. She's always watching me. It's been a week now. Did you lose your mind? Then again, was it ever in the right place? I don't understand. 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 That's it. Suffer more. Let me see the look of despair on your face. Could it be? Careful, Shepherd. The wolf is slowly realizing it. Show me the despair you are feeling. Is this where she awakens her powers? It now knows that the leash which held it back. Oh, the mother was there to control her. Eh? That was the laughter at the beginning of the game. Why are you? She's gone. She's dead. Wahaha. This girl is too... Forget it. Wolves attack. Wolves roar. Back off. What? I'm free. I'm finally free. Why did the wolf stop? Get her. The wolves whimper. No more. No more being under constant supervision. Run, Shepherd. Run as far as you can. What the hell? Somebody, anybody, kill this girl. Stupid dogs. Useless. Move away. I'll snap her neck myself. Grr. Eh? Oh my lord. I'm sorry, like that. Of all the things that happen on the show, you scream when one of the staff members gets bit. Like, what the hell's wrong with these people? Calm down, everything's under control. Your greatest mistake, Shepherd, was setting it against its own kind. Now, thanks to you, it has an unstoppable army. Good boys. How? When did you start to control them? Aw, is Mr. Clown mad? But if that's what happened when you stray off... But that's what happens when you stray off your path. Don't you know that when you make a promise and break it, bad things will happen? But don't worry. Now that my mom's not around anymore, I can help you get back on your path. Get back on my path? Do you mean... Yep. I'm gonna have you die, just like you promised. I'm a good girl, after all. You're crazy. Stay away from me. Puppies! Time for lunch. With the shepherd gone, how can the sheep protect themselves from the fangs of the wolf? Are we gonna maul the audience too? Because they deserve it. Did I give you permission to leave? What's wrong? Isn't this what you came here to see? Stay away. Are you guys mad because the clown died before he could fulfill his promise? Let us go. Do you know who we are? Aw, I don't remember where the clown kept the money, so I doubt I can refund it back to you. Hey, are you listening? Oh, I know. Didn't the clown promise more blood and fun? I can give you that too. You'll host the show? Why not? But I don't have any participants. Oh, I know. Why don't you guys participate? No. Puppies. Dinner's ready. Go and get them. Interesting. When Ada went missing with her adopted parents, Matron Adeline knew that there was something wrong. She contacted the authorities, which led them to the secret underground stadium. When the authorities finally arrived, everything was already over, and what they saw froze them in place. A vast stage full of corpses, wolves going around eating the carcasses, and in the middle of all this, a child laughing innocently in the madness. Goodbye, shepherd. If you want to blame anyone for your misfortune, blame yourself. For it was you who ignored my letters. If only you had taken my warning seriously, she could have stayed there for eternity, keeping the world safe from her ambitions. By the time you get this letter, you would probably be dead. But I hope whatever finds this letter, or whoever finds this letter, would take my warning to heart. The wolf only knows how to devour. Don't try to kill her. Even fate did not dare touch her. Imprison her for eternity if possible. Yours truly, Evelyn Hollowheart. So Evelyn sent her somewhere to be contained. If you're reading this, then I'm already dead. So Evelyn's dead. Several years later, is that Ada? Stop laughing already. Duke? Either tell me the joke that you've been laughing at for all these years or stop laughing already. Well, I mean, this is a mental institute. If there's a place to laugh for no reason, it's the place. You? A mental patient? Yeah, right. If a crazy person like you solves cases, then what does it say about normal people? Aw, you sound angry. Did the wife make you wash the clothes again? She didn't give me enough water. I was this close to washing my clothes with my saliva. Well, enough chit-chat. I need your help again. Oh? Another case with no leads? Then you came to the right person. There's a burn victim. The others are claiming that it was an accident, but I'm pretty sure it was not. Speaking of cooking a person, the cannibal next door gave me a very good recipe. Ada, no. What? You just have to replace human meat with chicken. He said it was like vegan cannibalism, so it won't taste as good. Ada. Fine. Where's the body burnt the most? According to the report, the chest area was more burnt than the rest. Then you were looking for a killer. Eh? If I want to burn myself, how would I go about burning my chest first? I would drop a light by my feet. Wait, that makes sense? One cannot burn himself like that, but someone else can by throwing the light at you. Bingo! Maybe this isn't enough to catch the criminal, but it's more than enough to keep the case going. Thanks. Don't mention it. I did promise your father that I will help make this empire a better place. Oh, so yeah, so he is the son of, what's-his-face. Just so you know, I never blamed you for my father's death. I know. So why don't you stop punishing yourself and set yourself free already? It's not a punishment, but a leash. Leash? After that day, I realized I'm a loose cannon when set free, so I decided to restrain myself. So that's it. Anderson. Hello, Duke. Boss? Uh-oh. So, this is the reason you've been able to solve so many cases these days. Yeah, so what? I tried telling you guys about Ada, but none of you believed me. Are you that desperate for a promotion that you would take help from a lunatic that was the center of the aristocrat massacre? To be fair, I only helped him when he was stuck in moments like this. He handled the rest himself. Why shouldn't I? If it helps put real criminals behind bars and makes my country safer, I'll do it. Besides, don't pull that massacre crap on me. We all know that was actually, we know what was actually going on down in that underground stadium. Duke, will you stop speaking of it? You know it is forbidden by the Emperor. No. My father died trying to expose it, a fellow officer. Do you feel nothing about it? I feel like a third wheel has come into this conversation. So what, Duke? You'll destroy the aristocracy? The Empire will crumble. The Empire is already crumbling, if you haven't noticed. Entitled, ignorant aristocrats are already running it to the ground. And ever this that Draziel showed out of nowhere and became close with the Emperor. Things have become worse. A country is nothing without its people. If the rich continues harassing them, it will revolt eventually. That's enough. Move. I wish to speak with her. Your eyes are yellow, like a wolf. Thank you for noticing. I was born with them, unlike my neighbor from 2 cells over. You are the person who single-handedly crippled the Scion aristocracy in a single night. What do you have to say for yourself? They should have known better than to break a promise. It would have made things a whole lot simpler for everyone. I see. You're smart enough to solve cases, right? Then tell me something. How do we get the aristocrats under control? Oh, that's pretty simple, actually. All you need is a leash. A leash? Yes, something so terrifying that it'll always threaten to destroy them if they act out of line. Are you talking about fear? Yes. It works really well. I personally experienced it myself. This leash needs to be a pretty terrifying thing in order to scare them into being in line. So how about it? How about what? How about becoming the leash by becoming a cop yourself? Me? A cop? Boss. Duke, I always knew that you knew what you spoke was right, but I didn't have anyone who would step up alongside me on it. But Ada is the perfect leash. She was already infamous among them as a monster who killed aristocrats and is still alive. I don't know how, but you managed to survive all executions and assassinations attempts on you. It's a secret. If you get released and made into a cop, that alone will scare the hell out of the content aristocrats. What do you say, Graceheart? I say... she could have done this that whole time? I accept. Wolf's Bane 3, Wolf and Shepherd. And that's actually pretty cool. So this is the beginning episode of, how she got her beginnings. I wonder if this does tie in with the Medieval Cop series. I haven't touched Medieval Cop in, like, years, but, anyways. That's the end of this episode. This has been Wolf's Bane 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if not, as always, I will try to do better. Hands. Bye.